Have you ever wondered how cartoons shape our childhood and even our personality? Think about it. Why do we all love the goofy charm of SpongeBob, the bravery of Simba, or the clever tricks of Bugs Bunny? Cartoons aren't just colorful moving pictures. They're the first stories we ever fall in love with, and they teach us more than we realize. But what if I told you that cartoons actually influence our thoughts, values, and even our dreams? Sounds crazy, right? Well, stick around, because today we're diving into the magical world of animation to uncover its secret power. Picture this. You're a kid again, sitting in front of the TV with a bowl of your favorite cereal, eyes glued to the screen. The intro song of your favorite cartoon starts playing, and boom, you're transported to another world. Maybe it's a futuristic city where robots and humans live together, or a fairy tale kingdom where animals talk. These moments weren't just entertainment, they shaped the way we saw the world. But how exactly do these animated adventures influence us? Let's find out. From the very beginning, cartoons introduce us to emotions. Think about when Simba lost his father in The Lion King. Didn't that scene hit you right in the heart? Or how about when Woody and Buzz finally became friends in Toy Story? These stories teach us about sadness, joy, friendship, and even loss. Without even realizing it, kids start to understand emotions and how to deal with them just by watching cartoons. And then there are the life lessons. Every cartoon has a message, sometimes hidden behind comedy and action. SpongeBob SquarePants teaches us to be optimistic and never give up. Avatar: The Last Airbender shows us the importance of balance, kindness, and responsibility. Even silly cartoons like Tom and Jerry teach us persistence, because no matter how many times Tom fails, he never gives up. Let's not forget about role models. Every kid has a cartoon hero they looked up to. Maybe it was Spider-Man, teaching us that with great power comes great responsibility. Or maybe it was Dora the Explorer, making us believe that curiosity and adventure are the keys to learning. These characters inspire us, and sometimes they even shape our dreams. How many of us wanted to be superheroes, explorers, or space travelers because of cartoons? Cartoons don't just shape our values, they also fire up our imagination. Remember the wild world of Adventure Time or the endless creativity of Looney Tunes? These shows encourage us to think outside the box, dream big, and create our own stories. Many great artists, writers, and even scientists say that cartoons sparked their creativity when they were kids. But it's not just about the good stuff. Some cartoons also teach us about challenges, fears, and even mistakes. Think about Inside Out. It showed us that sadness isn't bad and that all emotions have a purpose. Or Zootopia, which tackled stereotypes and showed us the power of perseverance. These deeper messages help kids and even adults navigate real-life struggles in a way that's easy to understand. The magic of animation is that it speaks to everyone. Whether you're 5 or 50, there's always something to learn from cartoons. They bring families together, create shared memories, and even help us see the world in a more positive way. But the real question is, are cartoons still shaping today's generation the same way they did for us? With the rise of new animation styles, 3D effects, and even AI-generated cartoons, the world of animation is evolving. But does that change its influence on young minds? Are modern cartoons teaching kids the same values we learned? Or are they different in a way we never expected? Let's take a look at how animation is shaping the new generation. Many modern cartoons push boundaries and explore complex themes that older cartoons never dared to touch. Shows like Steven Universe promote self-acceptance and emotional intelligence, while Gravity Falls blends humor with mystery, making kids think critically. But are these changes for the better, or do they take away from the pure magic of classic cartoons? While classic cartoons had their own magic, modern animation brings something fresh to the table. Take Encanto, for example. It doesn't just tell a fun story, but explores family dynamics and self-worth in a way that resonates deeply with both kids and adults. Or Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse, which not only amazed us with its unique animation style, but also showed that anyone can be a hero, no matter who they are. These new age cartoons prove that animation is evolving while still carrying powerful messages. But there's another interesting twist. Cartoons are no longer just for kids. Think about Rick and Morty, BoJack Horseman, or even The Simpsons. These shows dive into deeper themes like mental health, existentialism, and even society's flaws, proving that cartoons can be just as thought-provoking as any live-action film. This shift shows that animation isn't just shaping childhood anymore. It's influencing entire generations, from kids to adults. The internet and streaming services have also changed the way we experience cartoons. Before, we had to wait for Saturday morning cartoons on TV. Now, kids can watch any show at any time on platforms like Netflix, Disney+, or YouTube. This instant access means cartoons have an even greater influence on young minds than ever before. But does this mean kids are overexposed to certain ideas? And how does this change the way they grow up? Another important question is, are cartoons still teaching kids the right values? Some argue that older cartoons had stronger moral lessons, while others believe modern animation is more inclusive and emotionally intelligent. My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic teaches kindness and teamwork, while Big Hero 6 inspires young minds to embrace science and innovation. The truth is, both old and new cartoons play a role in shaping different generations in unique ways. It's also fascinating how cartoons reflect the world we live in. In the past, shows were simple and often focused on classic hero-villain dynamics. But today, animation explores topics like identity, mental health, and even social justice. This proves that cartoons grow alongside us, adapting to the world's ever-changing landscape while still keeping their charm and wonder. However, not all cartoons have positive effects. Some parents worry that fast-paced animation and exaggerated humor in modern cartoons might affect kids' attention spans. Others argue that certain shows expose children to themes they might not be ready for. The key is balance, choosing the right cartoons that entertain and educate at the same time. Despite these debates, one thing is clear: cartoons have an undeniable impact on our lives. Whether you grew up with classic Disney films, Nickelodeon's golden era, or today's stunning CGI animation, every generation has its own set of stories that shaped its values, dreams, and imagination. And no matter how much animation changes, its magic will never fade. So the next time you watch a cartoon, pay close attention. What is it really teaching you? Whether it's about courage, friendship, or believing in yourself, animation has a way of delivering lessons in the most fun and unexpected ways. And who knows, maybe your favorite childhood cartoon has influenced your personality more than you think. If this video made you nostalgic or helped you see cartoons in a new way, let's talk about it in the comments. What's the one cartoon that shaped your childhood? Was it a classic like Scooby-Doo, or something newer like Adventure Time? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And hey, if you love fun and fascinating stories like this one, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss out on more awesome content. Cartoons shaped our childhood, and together, we can keep the magic alive.